Hi Professor, I'm here for my semester summary. I I had a lot of fun this semester. For the entire course, it was a lot of fun to do all the daily assignments and all that, and all the weekly discussions, and I especially liked the instructables and how I got to read about like a cool invention that some guy just made, right? And then you try to like think about, oh, how would I do this, or like then they give you instructions for how you would do it yourself, and you read about it and you try to understand exactly what is happening, and I really enjoyed that. So yeah, it was a lot. It was that those in particular were a lot of fun. Uh, the discussion pages were a lot of fun too. I feel like they really brought the class together. I did respond to, I believe, all the discussions, and I think I also uh, posted four additional responses to everyone else's discussions, at least maybe even more. Um, and then the daily assignments, I'm not necessarily sure what clarifies as a daily assignments, but I feel like I did all your assignments. There are a few things I didn't do. Wasn't unable to do the cultural science paper, and I was also unable to write the debate document for the controversial debate. I did comment on all the other debates, I just wasn't able to write my own. Um, I did turn in a rough draft for you, and you told me it was very one-sided, and I completely agree. It was definitely a very one-sided paper. I completely do not deserve to be able to post that for the debate. When I picked it, I actually picked it because it was one-sided. I picked it because I thought that I could use that one-sided mentality of mine to as motivation to write the paper. Um, but it turns out it's not a very good idea when your paper is supposed to be two-sided and equally two-sided. I didn't realize it was going to be that harsh on how two-sided it is. But yes, I completely agree with your point. Um, Sorry, I just took a drink of my throat got really dry. Sorry. But yeah, I think I missed maybe one or two semester summaries. I I missed a few one or two semester summaries, or not the semester summaries. I'm sorry, the weekly summaries. I missed a few of these as I was going to turn them in a bit late, and I never communicated that with you, so I did not finish a couple of those. Um, and then the projects. I really enjoyed the projects in this class, especially project two. Project one was, or the concept for project two was really fun. And then having a team that really cared about our what we were going to present was great. I obviously we weren't unable to finish that design, but it was a lot of fun. We put in a lot of effort into project two. For project one, um, I was paired with Brendan, and well, spoiler alert, he didn't do much. I was kind of carrying that project a little bit. It wasn't fun at all for to work with him. I felt there were parts where he said he would get things done. He never ended up getting those things done, so it was very annoying on my part. It felt like I was like babysitting him. It felt like at parts it was just he wasn't. I'm not sure if it was just the fact that um we weren't a very good match for collaboration. or if it was just that he didn't do anything. And I felt like he didn't try to make anything work. I was trying, and I felt my hardest to allow us to be able to work together in a manner that was productive, and he never tried to put any effort in, and it it really tore me apart in the first half of the semester, and I was not excited to go into the second half. Um, thank goodness that I was able to get partnered with Ray and Andrew, because it was just a lot better teamwork, I felt, from them, and I felt that we were able to really collaborate together and make something that was fun and, again, productive. we did something. It wasn't just nothing. I had a really hard time with Project 1. I really did, and I do feel like that makes up for not being able to finish my cultural science and maybe a few of my weekly summaries, but yeah, Project 1 was rough for me because of having to work with Brendan, and having to deal with a lot of, honestly, just BS, and it was not fun. As far as competencies go, I have I'll start from the bottom up because I'm going different this time, right? I know you have a lot of things that are probably just going 1 to 7. We're gonna go from 7 to 1, okay? Because why not? So I feel like I used VPython pretty well to code up a. I can actually pull up my VPython right now. Why not? I feel like I used VPython in a manner and such that was able to make some computer drawings that represent physical objects. I do feel like this is exactly what VPython is, so I do think that it ended up working. Let me just load up my programs. Oh, right, I think I actually, yeah, this just isn't working, because this was stuff I wrote earlier, and I think in video for you, because I was trying to show, like, if I would do something, this is how I would do it, but I never actually correctly finished the code. But yeah, here, this is the first Python for computer drawings software. To analyze, I guess this is also for 6 as well, because it's computer code, to analyze and develop models. I think this is what you mean by computer drawing software. I can't think of anything else that you would mean by it, but yeah, this is VPython for it. Then I also have my VPython for the first one, which is the most draft work. Again, a lot of fun to make. But yeah, I think this is what you mean by the computer drawing software. If not, then I'll figure it out by the end of this next couple of minutes. Again, this is also developing algorithms for implementation, such as computer code. Again, these are literally algorithms. I can show you the actual code for it. Edit this program. Here's a. I guess there isn't actually any functions in this one, but if I go to the other one, I know I have my function launch here, which is, in other words, known as an algorithm, which I call 3 different times. So yeah, I feel like I correctly know how to do this. Yeah, we use the engineering design process to propose solutions to real-world problems. For example, in Project 2, we had you gave us the problem of trying to shoot you, a moving target moving at a constant speed of 1 meter per second for 30 meters, and you're at the closest 15 meters away. So we had to design a launcher that would launch a water balloon that distance, and we used the engineering design process. During that process, um, you build a prototype, and then you test that prototype. If that prototype doesn't work, you try again. try and try again to refine your design and get that thing to work as good as possible to actually um, make your solution and to the real problem, I guess. Applying appropriate problem-solving techniques to engineering problems, such as graphical and mathematical, written and computer modeling tools. Yes, I would feel that we did this. We did the graphical in VPython. We also did the mathematical using some physics math for figuring out how what our needed velocity was for our sets k that we had, and then we also had some computer modeling tools such as again Python, and then written. I believe you also mean by just like written like just problem solving techniques. So I would agree that we wrote out how we would solve problems in some case scenarios. Yeah. Presenting results of a design products in both written and technical reports and oral presentations. Yeah, we gave you an oral presentation for both our projects, and we also gave some technical reports for those orientations. So yeah, I feel like we did that, and I also feel like we demonstrated project management, teamwork, and communication skills in the second project. In project one, again, I don't feel that we made this competency with Brendan. I definitely had the project management, and again, I tried to communicate. He didn't communicate back, so take that as what you want, Will. Again, I tried to work with him. He did not want to communicate back, but yes, I feel I personally have these skills. I don't think he does. That's a whole other situation, but yeah, I feel like that we also had used multidisciplinary teams. There was a point in Project 2 where I was sick with COVID, and I took over the Python code because I'm a comp sci major, and I'm better at writing code than I'm better, and I feel not better. I guess the word is more able to learn a language fast. I'm good at learning language fast. I've learned C, C++, C Sharp, Java, and I'm working in JavaScript now, but I've never done anything with Python before this class, so being able to code Python was kind of fun. I did enjoy learning a bit about Python. So yeah, again, I didn't do a few of the, as a summary again, I didn't do a few of the weekly summaries for a few weeks. I'm not really sure which weeks I didn't do it in particular. It's either 1 or 2 weeks I didn't do it for. I didn't do the cultural science paper. However, I do feel that I was stressed to my limit in part 1 of the semester, and due to project 1 and having to partner with Brendan, so I do feel that I still do deserve the B. But that being said, yeah, I feel like I think I spent a solid total of I think I spent a solid total of I think I spent a solid total of anywhere from 50 to 70 hours on this course. I'm not really sure where it lies in there, probably around 60 somewhere. But I probably spent a good solid 60 hours on this course. Um, yeah, thank you, and I'll see you on Tuesday.